Welcome back to Rising Phoenix Oracle. I am T the Oracle, and thank you for tuning in for another pick a card reading. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see by the title, we're going to focus on what is blocking your progress. What's blocking your progress or your progression? You may feel as if you're just kind of at a standstill. You may feel as if you take one step forward and then take two steps back. You may feel as if you just don't have any clarity, or you may have multiple opportunities or options and you don't know which one to take, so you just stay still, So there's a number of reasons why, you're not progressing. So let's just dive into that for a minute. So as always, take a deep breath. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Whatever number appears in your mind's eye, 1, 2, or 3, that is the number that you go with. So if you selected number 1, this card is for you. This card is sharing. Now, when I first pulled it, it was reversed, okay? So I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like right standing. It says there is giving in receiving and receiving in giving. However, that is reversed. Now, we take a look at this card. It has about 4 women on the card. And it looks like they may come from different backgrounds, but they also represent different age periods, okay? So for me, this is saying these are different times in your life, right? At different periods in your life, you had the opportunity to open up and to be able to share with someone, whether it was a bit of information, whether it was something that needed to be said or needed to be told. Something just came to my mind right now in dealing with family. You know how sometimes, a lot of times, in many different families, there's a dynamic where there are certain things that are left unsaid. And for you, for so many years, it may have been something that has really bothered you, whether it was something that happened with a parent, a mother or a father, an aunt or uncle, a grandmother, a cousin, whoever it was. It's something that is left unsaid that has bothered you for many years. It could even be a close friend. It could be, it's something that is left unsaid that for some reason you've chosen not to share. And a lot of times, just through experience, I understand that a lot of times we don't share how we really feel is because we're trying to be cordial. We're trying to keep the peace. We're not trying to start nothing. Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing, right? So we're just trying to keep it like an even playing field. Just keep it non-combative, especially when you come around family or close friends or different things like that, and you don't want to be the one to let the cat out of the bag or to start something so everybody can be like, here she go, or here he go. Like, you could have kept that to yourself. And you maybe even heard that over the years where you probably told someone in the family, like, you need to keep that to yourself. Like, I mean, whatever. Something like that, especially if it's something very hurtful or something that has happened to you that was meaningful, that changed your life or changed your perspective on people and certain things, it's really had an effect on you. And so not being able to speak that and to share that and share how it really has made you feel over the years or really has affected your life, it keeps you stuck in a certain energy space. It keeps you stuck. It's almost like at a infant stage, you're not able to mature or grow into where you need to be emotionally and mentally because that particular energy has a chokehold on you. And so that's what's hindering the progress. You got to release. You got to let it out. Sooner or later, you got to let somebody know what happened, how it affected you. If they hear it, if it fall on deaf ears, that's up to them. But as long as you were able to get that up out of you, that's like an anchor. That information, that energy, that emotion is an anchor within you that keeps you rooted in the same space, the same energy, the same predicament, the same cycles. And it plays out in many different other relationships. It can. So you have to be able to release what has happened to you, how it has affected you, and then you will be able to move forward and progress emotionally and mentally. Okay? Next card. If you selected card 2, this is for you. This card is voice reversed. And this is what it looks like right standing. It says, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. What's hindering your progress? Basically, you're not speaking up for yourself. You're not. What I feel is, what Spirit is sharing is that you're the type of person who is okay with being in the background. You're okay with playing the background, and you're not the type of person that's a show-off type of person that likes to be on Front Street, who likes to be in front, the center of attention. Now, you can garner attention, you can get attention, but you're not the type of person that's just in your face and out there. You prefer to be low-key, and people will notice you. It's almost like a mysterious thing, almost like a Scorpio, right? It's a mysterious thing, and people kind of peep you out, and that brings them forth to you, right? So you're a low-key type of person. And in being so, you also tend to kind of shy away from just kind of speaking up and making your thoughts known. And for this particular card, it's almost related to the first one, so I encourage all of you guys to listen to all of them. But with this one, Spirit has revealed like a picture in a workplace of you not sharing your thoughts on many different projects or ideas that you can that it could be really beneficial for your team or for the company. But for many reasons, you don't want to speak up. It may be because you think that other people may not agree with what your ideas are, or you may feel as if people just won't listen to it. They tend to kind of go with another person always, a person that's more likable, a person that's more out there. Or you just feel as if you're not sure of yourself, you know what I mean, and how people will take what you put out there. But one thing about that is, I know it's easier said than done, but at this stage in your life, at this point in your life, you can't really worry about what people thinking. True, it's all on how you say things. It's all on a tone. It's all on, like I always like to say, it's a time and place for everything. And it's not what you say, but how you say. As long as you're able to convey your thoughts in such a way where it doesn't come off, I would say, especially in a workplace, intimidating or insubordinate, even if it's like with a supervisor or a higher up. It's not threatening, you know. It's just all on how you say certain things and how you present it. I learned over the years, it's when you say something, people don't like to be singled out and they don't like to be accused of certain things. But if you word things in a certain way, it's almost as if you're just putting it out there, but not really singling somebody out. But yeah, I feel like this card deals with a lot more in the workplace, but it can, you know, encompass all areas of your life as well, where you need to be heard. Your thoughts are very pertinent at this time, and it's time for you to speak up in your workplace, but also for yourself. It's very important. If you don't speak up for yourself, who will? So it's very important that you do so, because nobody can advocate for you more than you can advocate for yourself. So what's hindering your progress? Not speaking up. Card 3. If you selected card 3, this is for you. Circles. It says, clarity begins in the eye of the storm. Child, when you going, it seems like you keep ending up in the same type of situations over and over and over again. Sometimes it's difficult for you to actually see what's going on, because you're just like, damn, here we go again. It's the same old ish. you can't get clarity because you just feel like, okay, I know what this is. I see what's going on. It's the same thing over and over again. And when you get in a type of, I guess you would call it a circle or a cycle or some type of repetitive nature or repetitive situation, you tend not to focus on the little details to really understand, to bring out more understanding for you as to how did you get here? Why are you here? What led to this, your thought process, all of that, right? So I would say what's hindering your process, not paying attention to the little details. All of those little details, all of the little dots add up to make a bigger picture. So you have to be able to pay attention to the details. And this is one thing that Spirit is bringing up in me right now. Listen more of to what people say and watch them. Be observant. Also watch their actions and what they do. A lot of times the two do not add up. The words and the actions don't add up. But for somebody that's in your life right now, I'm getting this from Spirit, pay attention to what they say and also pay attention to what they do. Pay attention to the details. Look at the patterns. Look at the red flags. Look at everything and put it all together. And you're going to sit here and be like, okay, I got your number. I got it written down. I see what's going on here. Okay? So what's hindering your progress? Not paying attention to the details. Discernment. Being analytical. You need all this at this time right now. Okay? Make sure you focus on that. I ain't even got nothing to say after that. And make sure you have protection around you. Protect yourself, but also have those people close to you, especially in your inner circle. If you have one friend, two friends, whoever is close to you, those people that are really there for you. Because I want you to pay attention to detail. There may be some people around you that's really not there for you. So I need you to pay attention to that. And once you weed those people out and you single them out and see who it is, get rid of them. Okay? Either they for you or they against you. It ain't no middle ground. It ain't no gray area. In certain things, yeah, there could be gray areas. There could be middle ground. But when it comes to you, your protection, your progress, all of the above, your emotional state, your mental state, your spiritual state, you got to be very protective of that. And if they not for you, they're against you. So pay attention. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this pick a card reading. Stay tuned next week. And I'll be back with another interesting one. Peace.